A Sisters man has his work cut out for him. He has to gather 18,000 signatures to get his name put on the ballot for Oregon governor. His name is Richard Esterman, and he's a photographer by trade. He's never run for public office before, but feels it's time for a commoner for governor. I'm Kelly Blyer, and my conversation with Richard Esterman is today's Take 5. Have you held public office before?
No.
Okay. What makes you want to run for governor now?
Well, I just kind of got fed up with the way everything is. And as a citizen, I'm like, you know what? I'm from the working class. I think I can do a good job. I got a lot of ideas. And I just got fed up and says, hey, I'm going to do this because I'm a person that believes that if somebody wants to do something, they should do it because life's short till proven otherwise. And there's no such word as can't in my vocabulary.
What do you do in Sisters?
I'm actually a photographer. I'm self-employed. That's my base. I actually travel and I've photographed in 34 different countries, and I do it as artwork. I do art festivals, and then people buy it as artwork for themselves.
Okay. And what brought you to Sisters in '89?
I was actually on my way. I was on a photo shoot. I was on my way to Alaska, and a friend lived in Sisters, so I went to visit him. And I just fell in love with the area and said, I love it here. And then on the way back from Alaska, I went back to Sisters and bought some property and moved here from that summer to the following March.
So where are you right now in the process? You're trying to get on the ballot?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm actually doing this the hardest way of all because I don't believe in parties. I believe in the people. So I'm running individual, non-affiliated. In order to do that, I need to collect 18,279 signatures. And that gets my name on the ballot because I don't want to be a write-in.
Do you have a time frame for these 18,000 signatures?
Yeah, actually the requirement says I have to have them, I have to be filed and all done by August 24th. My goal is June 2nd.
Let's talk about your platform. What are some of your main points of what your agenda is going to be? Okay,
first of all, I'm going with the title Commoner for governor. That's kind of like my slogan. I wanted to bring that up. My platform, a lot of people, a lot of politicians, they go out there and they say, I promise this and I promise this. Well, I'm saying these are goals I would like to achieve. And I promise that I'll do my best to make them happen. Like first on my platform is putting Oregon back to work.
How are you going to do that?
How am I going to do that? Okay. A lot of our elected officials, when they leave office, like representatives, senators, they get a retirement plan and they get health insurance when they're gone. In the private sector, when you leave your job, you have an option to pick it up. So why not that be the same for them? I want to. Now, as governor, you can't stop it. It's not a dictatorship, but you can educate the people to make the people aware of what's going on. And I would like to see while you're in office, it's fine. But when you leave office, it's like a job. It's over, because to run for office, it is a privilege. It's an honor. And you're doing it to work for the people. Instead of the people working for government, it should be the government working for the people. There's millions and millions of dollars there. And those funds could also be taken, help those in need, and create jobs in Oregon. Also, if we did tax breaks, tax incentives, or just kill the taxes for companies that want to come in because they're going to help our economy anyways by bringing jobs, that would be an incentive and say, because we have a beautiful state. Oregon's great, and I've been in every one of them, even including the state of confusion. But we have a great state, and a lot of businesses would love to come here. So that's one of my...
What has the response been from people in Sisters and people you've told you're running for governor?
Well, some of them, because I do a lot of crazy things, and I do a lot of things that other people say, oh, you can't do it. And the response, some of them have chuckled, some of the other ones have gone, go for it. And then I've had some that have said, we need somebody that understands the working class. We need somebody that's struggling to make a living and doing it the hard way. It always seems to be that in office, it's always people that are well off. I actually was in Vancouver. And I listen to the news all the time like everybody else, and everybody else goes and they get pissed off and they get upset and they don't do anything. And something just hit me and said, that's it. I'm tired. I'm fed up. I work hard. I'm going to see if I can make a difference and help the people.
I'm Kelly Blyer. Take 5 is a production of KBND. Depend on us.